The Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below. The Jimmy and Cal Football Show is proudly sponsored by CT BUILDERS Ltd, your complete building solution, here to transform your vision into reality. Call Craig now on 07917 137 672 or find him on Facebook at CT BUILDERS Ltd. Mention the Ramble to get 10% off your quote.
Steve Bracknell here, assistant manager at Royal Oak FC. I know you hate me, feelings mutual. Listen, give me some Jipping Street. All's fair in love and war. And I've no qualms in saying subscribe to Blades Ramble. I want 50 quid. 50 quid.
What is happening, Blades? And welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy. And this is the Jimmy and Cal Football Show with my mate, Cal Fowler. How's it going, pal? You okay?
Not bad, bud.
Yeah, I have a couple of things. Look, normally, this is where we would jump straight in and sort of do an opposition preview of what's coming up next for Sheffield United. And we will get to that because tonight it's Middlesbrough. I want to hear your thoughts on that. And then it's Pompey away at weekend. So we'll touch on that. We've already spoken about the Middlesbrough pros and cons and all that sort of stuff, but I still want to get an updated view from you on what you think the result will be tonight and how do you think it'll go. But first, I want to talk to you about Sheffield United's transfer window, and this stems back. Subscribe to Cal's channel, obviously, if you're not already.
Thanks.
But you've done a ratings or a rankings video on everybody's transfer windows. Yeah. So where did you have Sheffield United?
In C, I think you've done just bang on. All right.
Yeah, so, well, I heard that you were not that impressed with Sheffield United's business.
I'm impressed with some of it.
Okay.
But I don't think... I think you could have done better, and I think Chris Wilder thinks you could have done better as well.
Okay. Oh, dear.
Well, he didn't
Is that
seem
what
very
Josh
happy.
says?
What? Why would he publicly come out and talk about someone like Cleary just to end up with Joe Rothwell as your only permanent?
I don't think we've got all of our targets, but it still doesn't mean it's a bad window, does it?
I didn't say it was a bad window. I said it
No,
was
but-
C
yeah,
window.
but you said it's
which
very
is
average.
in the middle.
Very
I
average.
think he's average, yeah.
You don't think it's good? You don't think it's good
he's average.
in terms of... So what we've done is you've got to look at outgoings, you've got to look at who doesn't leave the club. It's not just all about incomings, is it?
But what outgoings could you have lost realistically?
We had bids in for Brooks. We had people sniffing around.
Not realistic ones though, surely, that you take serious.
Well, clearly not.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
so
do.
You can't use that as like a... You can't back that away, can you?
There was a bid for Andre Brooks.
What, if someone's come in and said £1 million or something then?
No. I'll talk to you later about it. But
Say it now to the people, to the masses and on the blower right now.
No, the masses. Don't talk to me about the masses. They're busy with Connor at the minute. So we did have offers for players, and we didn't sell. And
Will there an offer coming for Peck?
Not a formal one.
Supposed to be flirting with Forest, weren't they?
I don't know. Is the honest answer. I don't know if there were an actual offer. But I think you've got to think about who you've kept. I think you've got to think about who you actually got out, which is a load of our youngsters and peripheral lads outside at first team.
Right.
So they've all gone out and got minutes elsewhere. Loans, yeah. And then players we brought in and strengthened us. Undoubtedly strengthened us.
You still could have done a lot more for the position that you're in.
What do you mean position that we're in?
You bought no one. How much did Joe Rothwell probably cost you? Really, about 500 grand?
If that.
If that. So you spent nothing?
Yeah. We've brought in a fair bit of wages and stuff like that. We've already spent a load of money in summer on a lot of dross, to be fair.
Yeah.
So
Ruben Sellers.
Ruben Sellers.
Bloody Ruben Sellers.
Bloody Ruben. Yeah, Ruben.
You like a loan yard, don't you? You did this last year as well.
Well, we've terminated 2 loans to bring these loans in. So that's Godfrey.
No, but I'm saying, we did that in winter last year, didn't
Godfrey
you?
and Barry have gone back.
Yeah.
Who had no impact on first team whatsoever.
And you brought... Is he going to start that left back?
He's...
McCallum
Sam McCallum is out.
Burrows. Surely Burrows.
So it'll be Burrows first.
You brought backup left back in.
Yeah. But who is more than capable, by the way.
You brought backup right back in from Wolves.
Who is, again, more than capable at the level.
You brought 2 backups in. And then 2 midfielders.
So we've padded out the squad. We've padded out the squad.
Right. So starters that you've actually brought in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Probably Calvin Phillips, that's it.
Joe Rothwell done in contention to start.
Well,
I think he starts tonight.
So Peck's not bench then.
No, I think he starts tonight.
Well,
Joe
all
Rothwell.
right. So one of the people
Look
can
at
start.
the context. We've got loads of centre midfielders now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's your strongest area.
We are unbalanced, but as part of that, we've got Ollie Arblaster, who's still coming back from a 13-month layoff.
Yeah.
Who has been thrust in too early.
Yeah.
Sidney Peck is our only really bona fide, reliable centre midfielder until we bought these two lads in. For me, Gyro's out injured. Gyro would be in the side if he were fit.
That's even worse that you're picking up lads that have just got notorious injuries then. You're spending money on them.
Oh, Joe Rothwell. No, you mean Calvin Phillips, don't you?
And Gyro, like you've just said, and you've got Albaster as well. And what about Matos? What's he doing?
We tried to get him out. We tried to, and we're
big
still
earner?
trying to get him out. Yeah.
Signed off at Ruben Sellers.
Yeah, it was.
Bloody Ruben
It was.
Sellers
It
again.
was.
I think you could have done more in certain different areas, especially at top end of pitch, because I think you
Well,
would
if you'd have talked to us about Cleary and had a word about Matos coming into your, then we might have been.
Why would you've just said Matos
Not you,
is
but I mean,
absolutely
Barnsley in I think that was something we were discussing potentially.
I don't know what you know, but apparently Cleary were at your place on deadline day.
Was it?
Apparently.
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to. I don't know.
But whether he wanted too much money or what, I don't know. But it didn't end up happening for some reason. But I was told by good people that it were at your place.
Who's your good people?
I'm not telling you.
Not on camera anyway.
I'm not telling you.
Right. Okay. So, talk to me about Calvin Phillips as a signing. What's your genuine thoughts on that?
Oh, that's good. Of course it is. I think him and Rothwell are both good signings.
Do you not think it levels us up in terms of not just
Not
not on the field, but I mean in terms of it like
What
people.
standards?
It'll turn heads. It'll be like, oh, Sheffield United are still bringing in.
What does that do, really? Turn it from outside? That don't matter, does it, really?
No,
that
but
much?
if it sort of intimidates other clubs, I don't know.
No, I'm not feeling that
I'm
one.
not neither.
Club is 17th. Oh, that's intimidating. I think the
We're on the
Bamford
15th,
one,
actually.
The Bamford one, I think is probably that because he comes in and starts for you. He's your best striker by an absolute mile. I'm not actually convinced Calvin Phillips that he could come in and be that good for you. I'm not.
Is there a chance that he could?
Of course there is, but I've seen that
Is
Bamford
there a chance that he could be best midfielder in league by end of the season?
There's a chance that absolutely anybody could be. There's a chance that Matos could have a resurgence of the best midfielder in the league.
No, but I think Phillips could be a game changer for us.
I don't.
You don't think he could be a game changer?
Not
for
really.
us?
What, a defensive midfielder? How much can he truly do to influence the game that you've not already got in Gyro and Peg?
Well, Gyro's the one, but he's injured at minute. We have not replaced Vinny Souza since he left, and
And you think Calvin Phillips is that guy?
No, I think they're a completely different makeup as players. Obviously, one's a physical specimen and an athlete, and gets
Calvin
up and
Phillips
down.
just wants
Calvin
to go close
Phillips
to home, yeah.
Phillips screens the defence. He's the one that shields the which is exactly what we need: a ball recoverer to pass on and go forward.
I'm just not feeling it.
You know?
I think you could have, like you said, you're going to have spent a hell of a lot of money on wages there. You'd think. What's that, Man? I know you're not covering it all, but I bet you're covering like 50 grand a week of that, surely.
Possibly.
That is a lot of money that you
45.
could have used elsewhere in an area that you didn't really need. You know what I mean? You're so stacked at middle. Did you need that?
It stinks to me of an opportunistic signing where we've done all this business and then somebody says late in the day you can have Calvin Phillips, if you want, and we've gone.
But that's going to cost you like a couple £1,000,000 just in wages or loan fee or whatever it is, and you could have I think you could have put that somewhere else. Just chuck it on Cleary money.
But you don't think he makes a difference to the side?
Not really, from what you've already got now.
Really?
I don't. I think Bamford does. I really do.
I'm not here to convince you. I'm just here to hear your point of view.
No, I think you're so light at top end at pitch because if Bamford gets injured and you're relying on
injured.
out for how long?
2 to 3 weeks, possibly.
I know you're scoring a lot of goals, especially at home, aren't you? You're scoring like 3 every week. Scoring like 3 every week.
Yeah, last 5 we've scored today.
Yeah, but but then you consider 4 to Mansfield, didn't you? I would just think about that one. Sorry. Anyway, like, subscribe.
How did you get on the weekend? Oh, we'll get on to that, won't we? Yeah, sorry.
This is a Sheffield United channel.
Yeah, sorry.
Why do you care?
Because I was mad and I didn't know how to react to that Mansfield jibe.
Right.
All right,
I
go on.
forgot what I was saying now. Oh, no, because if Bamford gets injured, he's scoring a lot of goals and Brooks has been playing really good. He does, by the way, recently. Or the
Thank you very much. Yeah,
he looks to something.
Yeah, he does. It's all right, I'll believe that.
Especially that Millwall goal, that sold me a little bit, I think.
I've been telling you, Honor.
It took that, yeah, I'm listening now. I'm still
right.
not convinced on Sariki as much.
As a partnership, mate, you need to watch them because they are
But Brooks,
top
yeah.
draw.
But like Bamford's injured, and then you've got what, Campbell and Tom Cannon. Really?
Innings.
He's not done out, has he? Since he's come back?
No, we
There's
haven't.
a lot of hype around that as well.
That is what our lot of.
Exactly, you're a nursing home. You've got so many old boys in.
There's no need for that, is there?
All right, sorry, because you're one of them. But like, you brought in a 31-year-old, a 30-year-old, a 29-year-old, and a 32-year-old. The actual permanents are 31, 29 and 32
How old's Yelder?
is a loan.
Yeah.
I'm saying your permanents
Yeah.
are old people.
All right, okay. Okay, but we're on about January and you missed one
No,
out.
I'm saying
who was
that-
younger on purpose, just to
Because he's a loan.
Okay.
That your permanents are old men.
They're not old
In relation
men.
to football.
29 in an old man, is it? It's
yeah.
experience when we've got a really good young squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, have we?
Have you?
Brooks,
Yeah, Brooks and Tariki, yeah.
Arblaster.
All right, yeah.
Peck.
Injured Peck, yeah.
There you go. Okay, Burrows.
What, your backup left back?
No, he's starting left back. He's starting left back.
All right, anyway, yeah, I'm not going to change my mind. I think you're light up top and you wasted too much money in middle of pack.
Okay, right. So what do you want to do first? Do you want to go to Pompey at the weekend or do you want to talk about Middlesbrough tonight?
We'll do Middlesbrough quick because we did a full video in case you want to watch it.
Yeah, we did.
Where we said what we thought in that, but you can talk about it again.
No, we're not
It's a
going to
big
talk about
old
the same
game.
thing, but I just want to know, closer to the time, we've now had deadline day come and go since. Do you think it makes a difference to how we go into it tonight? We've obviously had the weekend results as well, which have favoured
I think that might
both
have a bit of a
clubs.
difference.
But it favours both clubs in so much as, the way I would interpret it, Borough can afford to lose this game.
I would go overweight.
And
You're
we-
looking at
we
it though
can-
with your
Of course,
Sheffield United glasses on
I am.
there, aren't you?
But they can afford to. I think a point at Bramall Lane is good for them.
Say if this were other way around, you are Middlesbrough here in this situation.
Yeah.
Right.
How
And
many
you're
points?
thinking
How many points do they clear a second?
4.
Right. So they can afford a loss, can't they? They can afford a loss.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, if your opinion is changed, if you're on the other side of this and
Yeah.
you're thinking, we're going away to Sheffield United, just swap them around completely.
Yeah.
We're going away to Middlesbrough, we're 17th, right? We're second. If we win this game, we go top at league, we're playing mint. Are we going to rock up for a draw? No, you're not.
They're playing mint. We've got to be careful.
You're not rocking up there for a draw. You're
That's what
thinking
we've
we're
gotta
going to go
say.
there and win.
That's what I've got to say. Don't underestimate Sheffield United.
I'm not underestimating Sheffield
That's what
United.
they'll be saying.
I've
That's
just
what I'd
said
be
how many
saying if I'm a
goals you
Borough
score
fan.
at home.
If I'm a Borough fan, I'd be saying, "Oh my god!"
But
it's a
if
really
you're a
tough
Borough
one.
fan, you'd also be saying, we're going to go here and win.
No, I'm saying we can beat these, but it's going to be really tough. Really tough. Because they are the home form team by a stretch.
And our 17th. Oh, 16th. God forbid. Sorry, everybody. Been saying it wrong this whole time. It's 16th.
That was 15.
Oh, it's 16th, mate.
Is yours updated with Leicester?
Now Swansea, innit? Oh, yeah, well,
Oh,
Leicester,
Swansea,
obviously,
yeah.
but Swansea hammered them.
Yeah, of course. Swansea, yeah.
But yeah, Middlesbrough is second, a point off top with a game in hand. The
They-
Middlesbrough smelling blood.
This is what I mean. No, but they might smell blood, but they might
Well, they smell blood and think, well, actually, I don't
might just
fancy
have a
that
day
blood.
off.
Might fancy, don't
Yeah,
fancy
yeah.
that,
They
really.
might just have a day off.
On Sky as well, under Leeds.
Under Leeds at Bramall Lane.
I think Middlesbrough are going to go for it.
Yeah, so did Ipswich.
Very true. But you've got no atmosphere, have you, as well? So there's no like home form.
Yeah, no atmosphere. Okay, I'm not biting for that one. I'm not having that. So, what do you think? Give us another score prediction, an updated score prediction. Has it changed?
No, I'd still go 1-1. I do think you could nick it still, but I'd go 1-1.
You hope it's 1-1.
Oh, well, I hope Middlesbrough win.
Oh,
But
why are you like this?
I can't see you succeed. We're like,
Why-
where
I-
are we? Like 20th in League
if
One.
you were a nicer fella, I'd root for Barnsley. I'd be like,
It's
yeah, go
buts
on,
and maybes,
Barnsley.
innit? Oh, well. I'll live.
Right, okay. So I think we'll win 2-1 tonight. I do.
I would. If I were a Sheffield United fan, I'd think we'd win. And if I were a Middlesbrough fan, I'd think we'd win.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, and you're a neutral and you think we'll draw?
Yeah.
Well, you're not a neutral. You're leaning against, aren't you? But
Barely.
Pompey then. Pompey away at weekend. It probably leans on what happens here a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But how do you feel that goes at the weekend? What's your initial thoughts on Portsmouth, Sheffield United?
Tough place to go. Bit of a stereotype, but it is. They're actually quite good at home.
Tell me a place that's not a tough place to go.
Barnsley. Got you there.
Yeah, you did. It's fair.
The form recently is actually quite good. Apart from getting absolutely tonked off Bristol City, they've been quite good for the last month and a half, really. They lost 1-0 to Preston on Saturday, but it's away, and I thought they actually played all right there. They look better side. But yeah, at their place, they are a good team. If you look at home form, let me go and get it up. They've got 16th best home form, which is only 1 point less than you, who apparently have got best home form in the universe.
Correct.
Away from home, you're crap 16th.
It's there to be changed, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is, but it won't be an easy game, though. Pompey away.
No, I'm not
I
saying
think
it
it'll
will.
be a close one.
I don't think it'd be an easy game at all. But I think we'll have enough to beat them. They've got games in hand. They are. They're actually closer to dropping than I thought, actually. But No, you've got to back yourselves to go to Portsmouth and get. We need to. We have to. If we're gonna,
Yeah.
if we get a result tonight, or even if we don't get a result tonight, we will need to go to Portsmouth and get something to either continue the momentum or to pick
Well,
ourselves
as
up.
of right now, you're 8 points off, aren't you? As of right now, before the Middlesbrough game.
Yeah, before them.
If you win like 5 off, God, yeah, you need to put some form together, don't you?
We do. And would you back against us doing that?
No.
Okay.
I'd back against you getting top 6. I don't think you get top 6. But I could see you going to
See,
Portsmouth and winning, but
there
I
were
think
a
it'll be a
nervous
close
smile.
game.
That were a nervous smile.
Too many teams in between you.
Not-
And one that you laughed at all season in Birmingham and started kicking on.
Not as
And then 2
confident.
points off.
I ain't laughed at them. I just said we'd beat them, and we did.
No, you laughed at the thought that they could get top 6.
No, I laughed. You said they'd beat us, and I laughed saying we'd beat them, and we beat them. I laughed at you trying to get 10 players in combined 11. That's what I laughed at.
Right, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How many teams above you currently do you think will finish above you? Apart from top 5, the teams that are going for 6th fall, how many of them do you think will finish in front of you? None.
Well, I'm going to send on that.
You don't think Wrexham,
I think
Birmingham?
Do you not think we can catch Wrexham?
I think you could. I don't think you will.
You don't think we can catch? I think Derby are a team to watch.
Bro, Birmingham will finish in front of you.
I don't think they will. I think I hope Southampton don't click, because if they do,
I
then
don't think they will. I think they'll finish in front of them.
possibly.
I think it's going to be all along about 9 fish.
I think it's us, Derby, possibly Wrexham, which I don't like, but I think it's probably true.
Not Birmingham.
Not Birmingham. I think we'll finish above Birmingham. I think we will.
All right.
All right.
Okay. What about Portsmouth? Do you think they'll go down then?
No, I don't.
I'll run it quickly.
No, I don't. I think obviously the
That
bottom
bottom 3 is looking like it, isn't it?
bottom 2 have definitely gone for me. Oxford.
Decent point though, wait, Cov.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them getting out of it. I'd like them to get out of it. Can you imagine Leicester, Blackburn and Wednesday going down?
West Brom.
West Brom are in banging
West
trouble
Brom
as
are
well.
crap. They drew at home to Stoke at weekend. But yeah, Portsmouth don't score enough goals. That's my only worry with them. And I think you're better at middle than them, obviously.
So yeah, where can they hurt us? Out wide with Murphy and I think he's too inconsistent. Me,
They all are. None of them have. I used to have them up and know what goals they were on. I'm going to look now. Murphy's on. He's been injured for a bit, to be fair. He's only played 14 games, but he didn't score at all before that.
No.
Chaplin's got 1 goal in 25.
Awful.
That's shocking, that.
Yeah, it is.
Bishop's got 1 in 26.
Well, we've said this, haven't we? It's a
The
League
forward
One
line's
front
crap.
line. It's a League One front line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's poor. And it's like, thing is, they're scoring more goals recently, but it's not really coming from areas that you'd like it to. They're just not conceded as many. That's all it is. That's why they're getting more wins and points. They're not conceding that many.
So where can we hurt them then?
Everywhere, you'd think. I mean, you'll be a better team. I don't doubt that for a minute, but if they can defend half decent and spring on a counter or something at once, then you never know. But I do think you'll go down and have all at ball and have all at shots and just be a better side.
And beat them. I'll ask you your score prediction at the end. So combined 11 then. This might be interesting.
I've got nothing.
I know. I don't think you've anything either.
I've got absolutely nothing.
Well, surely that speaks volumes, doesn't it? There's nobody in their side that gets in ours, is
I
there?
really like Ebbo Adams. Really like him, but he's not getting middle of what you've got. They've got Jacob Brown stood up front, who's on loan from Luton. From town.
On loan from League One
Yeah.
to replace the
And
current League
Ali
One
on wing.
strikers.
The 2 of the forward line now, Brown and Ali, are both on loan from Luton.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's bad.
I don't know how that
I
works.
don't mean that with any disrespect either, because I like Portsmouth. I think they will stop up, but I just think that they needed to do more business up top at pitch, didn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So it's a flat 11.
Yeah, you're getting all
combined.
women.
Right.
Well, you'd expect to, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. Certainly would. So what's your score prediction? Honest score prediction.
My honest score prediction, 1-1.
Honest score prediction.
1-1. I think you'll draw tonight and on Saturday.
Do you actually think that'll happen, or do you want
Yeah,
that to
no,
happen?
so I actually do, yeah.
And do you think that kills our season off then?
No, not yet. But I don't think you're getting anywhere. Even if you win both, I still don't think you're getting.
If we win both games, you don't think we'll make playoffs?
I think Wrexham and Birmingham will finish in front of you.
So we'll be 5 points if we win tonight,
Yeah.
and we'll be at least probably 4 off if we win against Portsmouth. And you don't think we can get into the playoffs?
You keep twisting words, though.
No, I don't.
You think I don't know this? I think I've not been in this game long enough now. You ask me a question and then you change one at words near the end.
Clip.
Could we get in? Yes, you could. Will you? I don't think so.
You don't think so? That's
No.
changed. It were a hard no before.
What are you on about?
It were a hard no when we've done videos before.
You're a salesman. That's what you are.
I wish I was. I wish I would be doing as well as you.
But no, I think you're going to have to pause from Joe. I don't think that'd be a bad point. I don't think either of them would be a bad point.
Not in the grand scheme of things, but we've had such a poor start. We have to
sellers.
Sellers. We have to overachieve now.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I don't think you will.
So, all right. Well, thank you for that. Let us know what your thoughts are down in comments. I'm just,
Score prediction? I can't do it.
can I do it?
No, you can't. You can do your
No, I
Middlesbrough
can't.
for tonight again. Oh, you said 2-1. didn't you?
2-1. I was just thinking if we had a question for you. I don't think we have.
Oh, you're slacking then.
No, I'm not slacking. It's just I didn't ask a question because I had a question lined up for you.
I just met one up now.
Who was the best championship signing of the window?
We did this on Proper Football.
Well, it's a bit of cross promotion.
Watson on loan to Millwall,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Why is that?
And that win away at Wrexham at weekend, huge.
Yeah, it is.
Huge for Millwall.
Huge for Sheffield United as well. Hopefully.
Well, yeah, huge for Birmingham as well. Huge for Preston, Bristol City, Derby.
Why do you keep going back to Birmingham? Who are
Because
10th?
have you seen the business that they did in Jan?
Yeah, yeah.
They spent another like 20 million quid.
Kept the manager though, didn't they?
They did, and they're on. Hold on, let me just look at the current form. Birmingham's out of the last 7 games, all comms. It's 5 wins, 2 draws. They've just beaten Leicester 2-1.
Go a bit further back then.
You want to play that game? Going further back. Sheffield United wants
but
to
you're
go further
picking the number that you go back and check.
Of course I am. Well, if I go Sheffield United, all right, I'll do another one. I'll go back 30 games. You're 16th. How's that?
Shut up, you're right. I'm finishing.
Thanks, everybody.
Like and subscribe to Cal's YouTube channel and Proper Football. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards.
Yep.
All the blades!